U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has jabbed at China over a series of issues, including the COVID-19 pandemic, 5G networks, and the unraveling situation in Hong Kong. Pompeo says it's time for Washington's allies to join forces to counter Beijing. Our Yoon Jung-min with the details.
U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, on a visit to London Tuesday, hit out at China, more specifically accusing the Chinese Communist Party of posing a threat to the U.S. and others. At a joint press conference with his British counterpart Donimic Raab, Pompeo called for the need for cooperation with its allies.
We want to see every nation who understands freedom and democracy to be successful, to understand this threat that the Chinese Communist Party is posing to them, and to work both themselves and collectively to restore what is rightfully ours.
He accused Beijing of exploiting the COVID-19 pandemic to further its own interests, calling the virus preventable.
We, of course, began with the challenge presented by the Chinese Communist Party and the COVID-19 virus that originated in Wuhan, China. The CCP's exploitation of this disaster to further its own interests has been disgraceful.
Pompeo hailed the UK government's decision to remove Huawei from its 5G network, saying it was the right decision, as the data could have ended up in the hands of the Chinese Communist Party. The U.S. has long been voicing concerns that the Chinese telecoms equipment maker could enable Beijing to spy on Western countries. He went on to harshly criticize Beijing for its crackdown on Hong Kong's freedom, while pointing out other issues such as China's expanding military presence in the South China Sea. Yoon Jung-min, Arirang News.